Get away time with the family, Denver, all the way to Los Angeles, California. Well, it was fun. It was fun. Families that play together, stay together. Yeah, that was a journey. Wow, it was a nice walk. It was a nice trip. In less than about 2 hours, I think so. We arrived. And of course, we were received by a cousin. Hey, shout out to you, Kuma. So he took us to town. That was a Friday night. He gave us a very wonderful reception until, we felt at home. It was a beautiful one. It was a beautiful experience. And then you might be wondering what this trip was all about. Of course, this was the main reason why. I'll say one of the main reasons why we got there. This family of ours had a good time naming your beautiful daughter. And of course, wherever you find music, you find me there. I find something doing when I find music anywhere. Of course, on the drum, trying to make sure I also add contributed my little quarter to the whole program, and it was fun. Music is good. Music is food to the soul. Music adds so much life to us, so very necessary. Because it was all fun. It was all good. It was so good, man. It was a great time, and of course, everybody was excited. Everybody present was excited. The kids were excited. Of course, hey, no party without food is incomplete party. That's Ghanaian dish right there. The wache, and you can find the jollof. You can find the wache, and of course, the kids were so excited when the music was played. Man, the little kids had their time. They took to the dance and flow, and were just doing their own thing. That was fun. That obieni eji. You understand? Everybody was excited because there's time for everything. Like the good book says, a time to rejoice. It's a time when we gotta rejoice. So we do what is necessary. And that time is still honor it and treat it as much as possible. That's exactly what it is. So you can see the excitement all over the place. Everybody was in that high mood of joy, because it was a time of celebration. Because we were celebrating the birth of a child, the naming of a child, and that's a pretty thing. It was so good, so good. The guests at the ceremony, everybody, it was a mixed culture thing. We met these folks from West Africa. This was hosted by the Ghanaian family. We have folks from Cote d'Ivoire in attendance. We have folks from Haiti in attendance. We have folks from different cultures in attendance. That's how beautiful it is. So when everything was done, we said, no, we gotta treat, the kids with some music. And I met this wonderful brother, a music enthusiast. And we just had to combine our musical prowess, and it was all good. It was all fun. We drum it. This particular music, it's the music by a tribe in Ghana. The tribe. This tribe is the Ewe tribe. This is the Bobobo music, the Bobobo sound. It's a great sound that you find very common with this particular tribe. From Ghana in West Africa. So of course, somebody was asking, hey, when did you learn to play this? I remember when I was a little kid. I think about less than 10 years. I remember so well that in the little town that I grew up in, some would say, my hometown. You know, two kinds of music was the main, well, were the main sounds that you'll hear at events, major events, you know, in the town. We have the bobo, like the one we're playing right now. You know, it's a kind of the high spirit music where you find every person dancing to the tune. And the other kind is called the agbaja music. The agbaja music. I think when at the very tail end of this part of it, this session of the whole program, I think there was a little bit of that sound, although we didn't get to play much of that. But hey, I learned to play that when I was a little kid. It was my grandmother. She would always take us. You know, she had together with my other cousins, who were my siblings and my cousin, were five in number. So such programs, when she attended, she would always carry us along. And then where the players of this particular music were doing their own thing, we're watching, and you know, definitely, once there's something in you there naturally, when you find people doing it, it goes to excite you, and then you try to find interest in it. So that's how I learned how to play this drum. And no wonder that, hey, music is good. Music it brings some, you know, it brings life. So we can't do, you know, you can't have any ceremony of people and then you take music out. It doesn't work like that. That's how come the transformation all happen. So hey, it was so good. So we played, and of course, everybody was excited. Everybody was excited that we were playing. That's what it is. That's what it is. So of course, we played for a while. We kept playing. That's what music is, you know. So hey, I know you're feeling the vibe. If you're feeling this vibe, hey, just like this sound. You know, subscribe to this channel. We're about to do something quite different, trying to bring, you know, to the attention of wonderful subscribers, you know, viewers, what has transpired on the other side of town, the school of trend, you know, what is trending in our local community, in our local settings, what is transpiring. Hey, the world begins with us. The world begins with the little unit or the little grouping that we belong to. Without the little grouping, we don't have a bigger world. Like I keep saying, it all starts with a family. There is no nation, there is no community without family. You know, so a society or any place where the family values, the family is not treated with that courtesy, with that respect, with that honor, we don't have a society. That society is doomed. Because the oldest human institution, the primary oldest human institution is the family. So let's try to honor the family system. Let's try to respect families. To other people who are trying to ride over the family system, trying to make it look like it doesn't matter. Without family, we have no democracy. Without a family unit, without a strong family unit, there is no politics. Without a good family unit, we don't have any economy. We don't have no education. We don't have no school. We don't have no media. We don't have no entertainment. It is the family. So that's where I feel like everybody must do all it takes. Do your best and make sure that the family system, the family value is honored, is respected. All these attempts by people, certain people who feel like, hey, they're so powerful, trying to change the family setup, man, it's not gonna work. Because you know what? It is a fight against what nature has designed. You can't win that fight. Anything nature has put up, you can't win it. You may do what you want to do, but there's no way you can overturn, nature's standard. And And the family comes before anything else. The family comes even before the church. The family comes before any political system. The family comes before any educational system. The family comes before any financial system. The family comes first. So you gotta treat the family with all the respect. You got me? You feel me? Treat the family with all the respect that is due. No, these days, a lot of people don't even pay attention to the family. They be like, hey, there's no need. And let me tell you, within the family, the crust of the family system is marriage. The crust within the family system is marriage. Marriage as instituted by Almighty God. Marriage between the male and the female. That's marriage. As I know, I'm not trying to pick on anybody. Where there's all manner of legal battles over hey, which is which. Is it between the same sex? No, that is not the value. Because I was the other day, we're trying to discuss. Somebody says, what is your take on all of these, push, all this call, all this movement for same-sex marriage? Hey, for me, I got my value. I know where I stand. To me, by my understanding and by my understanding, backed by all the natural, all reasoning by nature, man, I'm going for the marriage between the male and the female. You got me? I don't know about you. That's your view. But to me, everything by nature's own cause, a good marriage is the one that is between a male and a female. A male and a female. A man and a woman. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what, because all this is an agenda. It's an agenda to crash the family unit, and we're not ready for that. We're not ready for that. Somebody will be like, hey, so what are they trying to tell us? Hey, I'm trying to tell you what I know. I'm trying to tell you what I feel is the right for me. You can stand by what you believe in. That's your problem. I got my own issue, and this is what I believe in. So I can't force mine on you. You can't force yours on me. Whatever it is, we'll leave it to the cause of the one who is in charge of all of the universe. Don't forget, we got a God who rules in the affairs of all the earth. We got a God who rules in the affairs of all the earth, Almighty God. Alright, so because if something that is natural, you don't go to courts to go get you don't go through any legal battles to establish it. It's already established. No, we don't have to go to court to go get our right to eat the food to kind of satisfy all our hunger. We don't go to court to go get any legal support before we drink water. You know why? Because thirst is the natural thing. So drinking water, we just attending to what nature says. So if you have to go to court to go get a support, the backing of the legal system to want to try to do what is not natural, I think it's a fight that would never turn out well. It's a fight that will be lost at the end of the day. You feel me? You feel this? Do you feel this? Hey, does somebody feel what I'm saying? That's it. So respect the family unit. So all the people who behind the scene trying to push all this money, pumping money into the whole thing just to trying to change the course of nature, man. It's a battle you can never win. Even if it's left with the last person who stands for this, that it's gonna be victory. It's gonna be victory. You gotta respect it. You gotta what? Respect family values. Put some respect on family values. You feel me? Put some respect on family values. All these same-sex, transgender. Now, if you feel like, hey, this is not how nature designed me, God made me, why go to try to carry surgery on yourself to look like what you feel like you are? Man, this is a fight against nature. It doesn't win. Any fight against nature, nobody wins. Nobody wins. You feel me? Nobody wins the fight. Right. So hey, it was just cool. It was just a cool time. It was just great. When families meet, and when families meet, and then everything is just in its exact place as it's been meant to be. Nobody is against anybody. That it's all love. Pure love, no hatred, pure love. Nobody is hating on anybody. It's all love. The love is what rules our world. Love is what must rule our world. Clean love, pure love, unadulterated love. Love sanctified, love so pure, love so clean. Hey, that's what the family is about. So anything to cry the family, like I said, is never gonna stand because nature, Mother Nature supports the family system. Mother Nature holds the family system, the family value in high esteem. So you gotta defeat nature before you can be able to defeat or destroy or conquer anything that nature has designed. You feel me? You feel this? I know you do. I know you do. But all of these agenda trying to change the course of nature, it ain't gonna work. Not today or forever. You got me. That is it, man. That is what it is. Hey, that's it. That's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. And then it was all good. It was all a good thing. It was all a good thing to have families come together. It's all a good thing to have families come together. So if you see all of the troubles in our time, when you track the very source of this trouble, you can see it all boils down to the family system. So all of the trouble case out there, it all boils down to the family system. Good family system gonna make sure all of these trouble kids are taken care of. Bad family system will eventually produce bad kids on the street. Right? When mama is no more, when papa is no more, when papa gives birth and papa runs out of the house, leaving the kids on mama alone, what do you expect? Mama's strength alone can't handle the kids. You know what it means? You gotta step back and be responsible. Be a responsible father. Stop running away from the kids. How do you expect mama alone to raise the kids? And to you, the mamas out there who wants to give birth, who bring the kids out, and you want to leave the kids on papa alone to take care of. How do you expect papa alone to take care of the kids? It gotta be what a mutual effort between papa and mama to make sure the kids grow up well. So it was so good. It was so good. So wherever I see family trying to do family thing, it brings excitement. It brings some joy to me. So like I said, all of this agenda from behind the scene trying to crash the family values down. Hey, I told you, it's a fight against nature. Nobody fight, nobody contests nature and ever wins. You feel me? You feel me? Do you feel me? So it was so good, like I said. Yeah, that is the Agbaja one. Man, we only played a little bit of the Agbaja sound. But hey, one day we're gonna put this ensemble together and produce something and bring back the old vibes. Call it the traditional vibes of African music. Trying to project the values of Africa through music. That's what we're talking about. Hey, support it. Yeah, push this. Spread this love. Spread this message. See what's all good. So when it was all done that day, I said, man, hey, there's something else left for us to do. So, of course, our great host, Kuma, took us down the street of LA. And then we had it, it took us all the way down the path, to the Griffith Park, where we could have a view of, the Hollywood sign right up the mountain. So he drove us to the street of LA, heading towards the Hollywood Boulevard. It was a great sight. I think, hey, LA is a great place to be. Yeah. Try though the 2-3 days we spent. Yeah, we were blessed with rains. It rained. Yeah, it rains and it stops. It rains and I was like, hey, say, hey, that is LA for you. That's California. What do you expect, man? It was a good thing. It was a good thing. Yeah, you can see when you see the trees, those palm trees. When you see this, yeah, this is typical of LA, Los Angeles, baby, Los Angeles, baby, Los Angeles. Hey, what a great place to be. What a great place to be. A beautiful sight, beautiful people, different cultures, and that's how the world is supposed to be. For all the people who try to play this racism thing, racism is a fight against nature. Do you know that? Do you know racism is a fight against nature that never wins? Because you know what? Do you know something? You know what? The earth is the Lord's and all the fullness thereof. The earth belongs to Almighty God. So He chooses to put in every place whoever He wants to put there. So if you're still holding on to, hey, that spirit of racism, hey, this one doesn't look like me. No, this one has a color that doesn't look like mine, so I can't vibe with the person. That's wrong. That's a demon spirit operating right there. That's demon spirit in display. Demonic spirit in display. And that is a fight against nature. And that fight, nobody wins. Alright. But I say, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. How good and how pleasant it is when brethren dwell together in unity. Living together in unity is a blessing. It's a blessing to everybody who partakes. It's a blessing to everybody, and eventually bring blessings and peace to this world. All this fighting each other, it ain't gonna work nothing. It ain't gonna bring nothing. We gotta learn to love, learn to support each other's effort, learn to compliment each other's effort. Hey, let's kick racism out of our world. Let's kick racism out of our world. The world is supposed to be a good place, a place where we can all live. So it was so good going down the street of LA. Beautiful sight, nature. Beautiful sight of nature, very beautiful. It was so good. Everybody, the kids, everyone was excited. Drove all the way. It was so good. Seeing the other side of town, seeing what is going on in town. Great. So it was a good thing. It's a good thing. The next time you find yourself in LA, hey, go out and get to see the other side of town. That's the beauty there is. That's the beauty of life. It was good. Some good neighborhood, some rich neighborhood. Yeah, it's good to live in good neighborhood. Hey, but not everybody gets that opportunity. But I believe that somebody's success should be able to affect and impact somebody else's life. That's how we get value for all the greatness we have achieved. So greatness is not hoarding all the wealth and all the riches away from those who need it. But greatness is being able to use that which you have to impact the next life close to you. So use what you have, your resources, positively to impact the life of somebody close to you. That's how life is supposed to be. That's how life is supposed to be. So we finally got to the park, to the Griffith, and we looked down and we could see the city of LA, the background, downtown LA, the background. So on top of the hills, we saw everything. It was beautiful. And right from there, we decided to calm down, drive through to the Boulevard, to go see the Walk of Fame, the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So we drove steadily, still watching the LA nightlife in LA. So cool, so calm. Yeah, it's a beautiful city, beautiful street, beautiful people. It was an amazing evening. It was an amazing evening. See all of these that get projected in our movies, seeing it in reality, it brings some kind of some life, it brings some reality into being. So you don't only see it in pictures, you got to see it in person. Hey, let God bless somebody. You can be able to at least experience a few of these adventures. Take these adventures, it's very, very necessary. Very necessary. Very necessary. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. So of course, it went on and on and on and on and on. So you can see it. It went on and on. Yeah. The street is so calm. The street so calm. The people so calm. Yep. Yeah, LA. A little bit of LA. God, man. A little bit of the famous street. The famous street. You can see the stars right on the pavement. You can see the stars right on the pavement. No, we didn't get to walk on the entire street from one end to the other. But in between, we stepped out and also had a little view of what it is. A little walk on the street of fame. On the street of fame. Hey, not everybody will get to have his or her name engraved on the street, but in our little corner, in our little world, we can impact lives positively. The true eternity, we get remembered for impacting somebody's life. That is the most. That is what matters the most. That is what matters the most. So whatever gift you have in you, whatever talent you got in you, use it well, use it positively to impact the life of the next person close to you. Let people remember you for the good, for the positive impact you made in their lives. Don't let your life be the negative. Because a lot of people who are famous for the negative things, wrong. That's a wrong way to expand your life. That's a wrong way to live. Let your life impact people's life positively. Let your life impact people's life positively. That is what matters the most. It could be you impacting your kids, your children's life positively. You have your name written upon the tablet of their heart for good. Let your life impact your spouse positively. You gotta have your name written on his or her heart eternally. Let your life impact the neighbor positively. Let your life impact the community you live in positively. If you're a politician, let your life impact your nation, the people you serve positively. If you're a preacher, let your life impact your congregant positively. Whatever you find yourself doing, if you're an artist, musician, an actor, an actress, make sure your life impact the next life positively. That's the best way to have your name engrafted, to have your name written on them forever. Stop living for the negative. Stop being a propagator of negative vibes. Stop being the one. Stop being the one who is projecting the negatives. Yeah, that's how life is supposed to be. Supposed to live to add onto this world, add onto this life, and not trying to take away from this life. So whoever you are, whatever you do, make sure you are always adding to people's life positively. Stop taking away from people and stop hurting people. Stop hurting people. Stop hurting people. Yeah. Our world, our life. Because it's supposed to be for good, not for evil. It's supposed to be for good and not for evil. Yeah, that's how life is supposed to be. Supposed to live to add onto this world, add onto this life, and not trying to take away from this life. So whoever you are, whatever you do, make sure you are always adding to people's life positively. Stop taking away from people and stop hurting people. Stop hurting people. Stop hurting people. Yeah. Our world, our life. Because it's supposed to be for good, not for evil. It's supposed to be for good and not for evil. It is what it is. Yep. So hey, it was all good. It was so good. And of course, we had a chance to step out. Had a chance to at least walk a little bit on the walk of fame. So you can see those are the names of people who had their names written on the walk of fame. So we couldn't have the chance to walk all over, walk on all. Yeah, can see that's Tom Cruise, one of the great characters, one of the great actors you can find in Hollywood. Yep. Yeah. Got to see. We saw Michael Jackson. We saw Bill Cosby. Snoop Dogg. All these guys have their names written. Billy Graham. Were all there. And of course, hey, the kids were ready to be. It's Snow White. Snow White. That'll be one of the entertaining kids programs, kids movies. Snow White. Yeah, so it was good. It was, I think, it was a fruitful journey. It's a fruitful time we had as a family. Yeah, one of the kids got excited. Should be. It was worth it. You know, it was so good. It was so good. Hey, so I think that's about 30, 39 plus minutes of trying to compress all that transpired. Because seeing um, this other person, Dr. Dre, think he's the his own is the most current. So he just had his and balls right there a couple of days or weeks ago. So hey, it was a great time. It was a great time, and we're grateful to our hosts.